Woohoo! Welcome back, everybody, to Inebriation Nation. It's Teeje here with you as always. We're headed into the Arkham prison, I guess is what it is, or its maximum facility, or something like that, looking for Quincy Jones. Mm-hmm. With us as always, we do have Frozen. Not as always, but definitely today. He's with us, giving us some insightful commentary, some giggly laughs, and...
I do my best.
Your best is more than we could ever expect, Frozen. Thanks for being with us.
No problem.
So, good lord.
Your mohawk ain't helping you now.
Yeah, boy, you're going to have to eat through a straw for 3 weeks. I'm sure of it. That's about the way up it, fella. Yep, so we're at Arkham Asylum Penitentiary. That's what it looks like. So this, I'm going to tell you what, this area right here is one of my favorites of the game, just because it's relatively big. There's some really great fighting arenas in here.
Ah, yes.
And there's some cool, I don't know that... Trying to think if there's I'm sure there's some great stealth areas as well, but I think what I'm trying to it has some of my favorite fighting arenas in it for sure.
Those teeth thing always annoyed me.
Right, and they start kind of implementing some other mechanics in there, like there's an electrified floor coming up.
Yeah.
And they introduce a new NPC, another bad guy, but they're not. They're just maniacs. That's it. And they just attack you from nowhere for no reason. They just jump on your back.
I remember these guys.
Yeah, and they're just
those corridors.
They're more of an annoyance than a challenge. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about them.
There's that electrified floor too.
Yeah, it's not electrified yet, but it will be soon enough.
Oh yeah. Like, you gotta be Batman. You gotta look at the floor and be like, what the fuck?
Like, what's up with this floor? For sure. Like, and who's the maniac that... I mean, of course, dude, I mean, it's made of... Look, it's glass. It's see-through. It's translucent. There's no way that it conducts electricity.
Yeah.
No way. Plus, Batman has big rubber boots on. I don't think that walking on an electrified floor is going to bother Batman at all. I'm just saying.
Yeah, fuck electricity. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you hear that? We don't give not 2 poops. Frozen said not a 1 fuck will be given about this electrified floor. Because I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
I remember this. You had that fire that you had to go by. Go past. Yeah.
Hey, did you know there's another Riddler trophy back here in this back corner, and I never could figure out how to get it. And I think it's once you get the line launcher, maybe. But I think even once you get back there, I don't know. I never got that one part right there. Maybe it's because I'm a little bee. Maybe it's because I'm a little baby. Okay, did you know? Okay, check it out. Dead Space 1 and 2 both got awards at the Spike TV Awards or one of the Game Awards of the year. Oh, the introduction of the next hottest girl in the game, Poison Ivy. What is she wearing, dude? And she's all green and veiny, but she's super hot. Dead Space got the award it got was Best Door Animations. Because it has such a huge variety of different types of doors and different animations when they open and close. Yeah. Arkham Asylum is the only game I've ever seen that gives Dead Space a run for its money. Yeah. And Dead Space 3, for some reason, hasn't really introduced any really intense door animations, although it's had a few cool ones. Yeah. But like in Dead Space 2, it had this weird screw that would unscrew before the door would open. Anyway, Poison Ivy.
I do like the new, how you have to like use your stasis.
Right, because you're on a much older ship. You're on a ship that's 200 years old, so the fact that they have a manual release is kind of cool. Even though once you release it, the door opens on its own.
Yeah.
Like, these doors are kind of cool because you can see behind the glass, like the actual unlocking of the door and the gears itself. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of some of those Dead Space doors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this Quincy Sharp says something to me in a minute that just makes me so freaking angry that I want to kill him.
Yeah. And
I don't actually get this whole little bit right here because we talked to Aaron Cash. He's trapped back here behind this plexiglass. Yeah. All right, and something else is about to happen. I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll show you in a second and we'll talk about it. But definitely kind of confused me a little bit as to what was going on.
Someone help me!
Yeah, and it kind of gives you the idea because you can see through it.
Yeah, you can.
Kind of in the way that you can see kind of through the door, the walls that you can do with. When you're in detective mode, you can see through the walls that you can blow up the explosive gel. I kind of got the idea that maybe I could explode that, but you couldn't. It's obviously double-paned, reinforced, bulletproof glass.
Of course, explosion-proof.
Of course, explosion-proof. And, of course, this little bit seems a little bit too easy. Quincy's just left in a room by himself, tied to a chair. Oh. Like, seriously, if she would have just let her out, and then they would have hugged, and Poison Ivy would have just leaned over and sniffed a hair. Just sniff a hair. Sniff it.
Best game of the year.
Best game of the year. We got game of the year already anyway, but, dude, just sniff a...
Game of the century.
Dude, I mean... Even with their costumes are just unstoppable. Yes, I'm a horny-ass 30-year-old, and yes, I have a thing for comic book females. Sorry, that's my thing.
I have a thing for skirts.
And okay, look what she's wearing, dude. She's like she's wearing nothing at all, dude.
Yeah.
She's so freaking hot. It's ridiculous. And her hair is all curly and red. Look, her ass is just hanging out.
Yeah.
She might as well be naked. No, and she just blew Harley Quinn a kiss. They should have just Frenched. Should have just made out.
Should have just done it.
They should have done it. I mean, why get so close and not do it? It's aggravating.
And then the freaks come party.
Then the freaks can party. Get the party on.
What are you waiting for? Cut me free. He's taken control of the security overrides. I have the sequence generator, but without the terminal in my office, it's useless.
Your terminal has been destroyed. Give me the sequencer.
Give it to me.
Oh.
Give me the sequencer, because I'm Batman.
It's useless. Half the code won't get you anywhere. You're trapped in here.
Shut up, Quincy. You're an idiot. So, of course, this is where it introduces the cryptographic sequencer.
Oh, yes.
Which is,
yeah.
They kind of enhance it in Arkham City, but it's a cool little concept. It unlocks previously unreachable areas in the game, so you can kind of go back through where you've been before, and it'll unlock an area that you couldn't go to
Give you
before.
a little more replay value.
Right. Also, it unlocks...
Unlocks a lot of Riddler trophies.
Right, and also just like if you have a level that's taking place in the same area as a previously explored area, just because of that cryptographic sequencer, it can just add a whole other area to that room, or to that area that there wasn't there before.